Hello and welcome to MFA 700, module number 7, which is called Eyes on the Prize. Yay! Looking at the learning objectives, this is a little bit of a different week in that we do have an additional assignment. We will talk about that, where you will have a little paper to write up about looking at how your book compares to those that are already published. At the module at a glance, we will cover these in the next few moments. Under the readings and resources, please note that these two sources at the bottom are great resources that will help you with the assignment, the little extra assignment that we are doing for this module. The module overview focuses on endings. And there's a lot of concepts, and none of them are inherently better or worse than any other. So keep in mind, though, you have to have an ending in mind. What is that quote from Alice in Wonderland? If you don't know where you're going, it doesn't really matter which direction you go. I'm paraphrasing or something like that. So you definitely have to have at least an idea of where you're headed and how it's going to end so you can go that way, with the understanding that when we get to the end, we can change it if need be, if that's what the story lends us to. But we should have an idea. I will post an additional resource, as I have been doing in the announcement sections, so look for that. We continue to have these open workshops where you can post your work and have feedback from your peers. The first deliverable is something that everyone needs to do. This is a journal assignment, and we will go ahead and look at the directions. You will write a little paper on research of 2 or 3 comparable titles that have been successfully published within the last 5 years. This is compared to your work. There are 4 questions that it's asking you here. And notice underneath the rubric, this is showing you what you need to answer. In the true spirit of academic writing, how do you earn a good score on this? Very simple. You start off with having an introduction explaining that this is a journal that you're going to be comparing titles to your work. And then you have a paragraph or 2 that covers the first element, where you state your point and back it up with an example or evidence. Then you move on to a new paragraph or 2 where you talk about the comparison. You have that opening line which establishes what you're talking about, and then you back it up with evidence or examples. How long does this have to be? It doesn't say. You will earn full points on this assignment if you address these points. What I'm looking for under evident is that you have addressed each of these points and given an example or 2 or more to back up the point you are trying to make. So that's that assignment. For those of you lucky enough to submit thesis part 2, this is where you'll do it in 7-4. And that is it for module number 7. Thank you.